Hey folks, good morning. David Hubbell. It's Saturday, October 2nd here in Mobile, Alabama, and I'm trying to do a quick update on the Mirliton vine. Not really a whole lot has changed in this past week. I think we got a little bit of rain. Was able to apply a little bit more pesticide. Last Saturday I did, or Sunday I should say, some liquid 7. Doesn't really seem to have made a great impact. You can still see quite a bit of leaf damage. Had some rain yesterday evening, and what I did try to do is the recommended recommended pesticide to use for these caterpillars is a thuricide. And I mixed this up. I think it's 1 tablespoon per 1 gallon of water, and I put it in a sprayer and I sprayed the heck out of this thing. Now it's a biological insecticide, so you got to watch with the overspray and all that, especially on yourselves. But put that out last night, and then an hour or two later ended up having some rain, so I'm going to probably have to reapply it again today or tomorrow. I believe it's supposed to mostly affect either the small newborn caterpillars, or I'm not sure if the eggs, but I think they say with the older existing caterpillars like the one we saw last week, it really doesn't have much of an effect on those, so you still have to kind of, if you can find them, smash them type of thing. So anyway, I'm going to try to do that more now, maybe every 5 to 7 days. Just trying to see if I can stop their progression. As before, we still got a lot of new growth, so that's good. I don't see as many flowers as I did last week, at least in the locations I'm looking, but there are still some back there. You can see. So I do have a lot of these little, I call them buds, little clusters. I think there's actually more of those this week than last week. So the good news is that the flowering is far from over. Even if I've lost a few due to whatever events, I think it's really just starting to come on right now. So I still didn't see any female flowers yesterday. So I still think I'm a little bit of ways, and it could be that maybe the flowering I saw originally is due to the cold snap we had last week before, and since it's warmed up a little bit more, maybe that's affecting the amount. But like I said, I'm seeing a lot of blooms now as I looked, so I'm hoping next week's report is going to be a lot more flowerful. So one of the other pest in the Mirliton garden is the squirrel, and I have a picture earlier of the squirrels. And squirrel damage can be seen. This is what you'll see with squirrel or rodent damage. They come off this oak, which I have a little bit of video that I'll show you, and they come in and they gnaw on the wood and this rope here. But before even that, he'll go up, or he or she will go up along these beams, these structures, and they'll come down and they'll get all these leaves. So early on, the last couple of years, I had an issue where they would basically chew so much up that my growth was stymied. So now it's like I got two battles. The battles between the squirrel and the cabbage looper. So one of the best things that has worked, but you got to put them in a couple locations, is a motion activated sprinkler. And this is one that I bought last year. I think it's Orbit. And what it'll do is you can set it for day, night, or always on, and based off of the motion. And I've got it off right now, but I'll show you in a second. Now it only goes so tall, but because I got a taller structure, what I did to this tripod unit is I ended up putting 2-inch 5-foot extensions from PVC extensions onto it. So I'll set it to come on just to give you an example, and I've moved it now to where hopefully it's going to see the motion when the squirrels are down that way. I was trying to protect mostly this side, but let's see, here we go. Yeah, so that's been pretty good at deterring squirrels and other type creatures. But anyway, like I said, not a lot has changed here. It's mostly still the battle phase. Hoping that the next week or two is going to be a lot more productive flowering wise, and which will in turn lead to better fruiting. So thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. Follow me at Mirliton Man of Mobile on Facebook. And please check out all the great work done by Dr. Lance Hill at mirliton.org, mirliton.org. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.